Hey guys, so I just finished my second play session on Dungeons, and I want to talk about my thoughts about it. So when I first saw the other YouTubers playing, I was like, hey, this does not look as that fun. That was my first thought. After I played it, it feels a lot better than it looks to watch. And there's a lot going on in the dungeon, like a lot of enemies, a lot of secret stuff you have to look out for. It's gonna be a really, really big grind. I don't know about you guys, but the extent of grinding is really crazy. Like if you look at this gear, for example, or let's go to the dragon gear, right? If you go look at it, it takes a lot of essence. That's about 3,000, 4,000 essence to upgrade, right? And I played it like a little bit, quite a bit. I only have 74. Now that is crazy. To enhance my gear to be usable in dungeons, you need a lot of materials. Looking at the pigment sword, for example, I have it 3-star right now. The star mechanic means you get 10% per star when you're in a dungeon. So you get a big buff on your gear, which you really want to do, but you gotta grind. So it's kind of crazy. And it's just like not even it's tip of the iceberg because we don't even have any of like the loot from the bosses. So it's gonna be even more crazy. So I think it won't be too bad if they release a few floors so we have time to grind up our gear. I am excited to see the loot. It is definitely like it's gonna feel very repetitive. Like, I think that's gotta be the thing, but we'll have a lot of replayability in the sense that you have to grind your gear up. You'll have to get your recombobulators, upgrade your gear to mythic, upgrade all your gear to dungeon gear. You'll have to like I'm kind of it. This will not be for everyone. I will say this is super grinding, and eventually you'll be grinding for like the 0.01% increases, which is people that's like super like late game MMO stuff. But besides that, like even if you use like the dungeon loot for example, it's a lot cheaper to upgrade. And I think a lot of people will be going this route, which is kind of good, I'd say, because it costs 10 to make like a star, so that's cheap. And the dungeon gear isn't too bad. Like this could be a lot better, but it has okay stats for the most part. Not really gonna complain on that, but it could be better, just like everything else. There's also like tease gear under the crafting, like go under here, go under like undead. You get see like this Witherlord stuff. Like we can't get this stuff, and it doesn't seem that good. Like 20% reduced damage from withers, cool. I mean, there's gonna be wither stuff later on. So sort of just like blathering on, but like final thoughts on it for now are I didn't come across any game breaking bugs. I had an okay time. Like I don't think it's gonna meet everyone's expectations. It didn't meet my expectations, but it's better than what I thought it would be, and it's more fun than it looks. But it's gonna be super repetitive. So keep that in mind when you go to play. Like it's gonna be something people play like a bit every day, like unless you're super hardcore and just 10 hours of dungeons a day to max gear. So you can be the best dungeon player, which people will do that. Like I might do that. I'll have lots of stream content, so that's awesome. That means more content for you guys to see. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait for it to come to public server, hopefully in a few weeks. Please, 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 please come to public live servers in a few weeks. I'll be so happy with that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys probably for tomorrow's video. Bye!